So that's, we've been working on the control and casual walks, which is routine number 2 of the Dog Star training program. We introduced Shadow to the agreement and watch me, and we used the magic spot as a tool to show Shadow where to orient herself to. The commands that we used so far were sit, watch me, and heel. So I'm going to run through that again really quickly. Shadow. Right here. Shadow, sit. Yes. Watch me. Yes. Heel. Right here. Yes. Heel. Yes. Heel. Sit. Watch me. Yes. Yes. Finish. Good job. Now you notice just then, I gave Shadow that reward while I still had eye contact, so I caught that moment. Now something else I'm using that I may not have explained yet are markers. You're gonna have continuous markers and terminal markers. And the terminal marker that I used just now was finish. That allowed Shadow to know that the exercise was done, you're not on command anymore, and you can enjoy your reward or have some free time. The continuous marker that I've been using is yes, which means continue doing what you're doing the right thing, you deserve a reward. And 1 second after I give that continuous marker yes, I'm going to offer Shadow a reward. So we're moving on to the casual walk, and I'm going to demonstrate the use of markers and rewards using the casual walk. Now remember, the casual walk is a part of routine number 2 in the Dog Star training program. Now the command for the casual walk is let's go. That's a casual come. My dog doesn't have to sit when they get back to me. I can repeat the casual come over and over again. Shadow, let's go. Let's go. Shadow, let's go. Yes. So you notice as soon as I got Shadow to give me some focus and start moving toward me, you heard me say yes. That's the marker to mark that particular behavior. The command I issued was let's go. Let's see it again. Shadow, let's go. Yes. And as you can tell, 1 second after I give that, I say the marker yes, I'm giving Shadow that reward. Shadow, let's go. Let's go. Now, of course, if you're competing with another high value reward to your dog, you're gonna have some trouble. So I'm gonna take away the toy so that I can use it for the training. And that's a trick, a tool that you guys can use when you're training. If you find something that your dog really enjoys, then why don't you use that for your training? Let's go. Yes. And here's the reward. 1 second later, I'm getting focused. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. And this is the casual come. And I'm going to use this casual come as I do a casual walk so that I can teach my dog not to pull. Now I'm going to show you a couple other tools in my arsenal that's going to reduce the leash pulling and really teach your dog not to pull. And specifically, that's going to be change of direction, change of pace, and frequently calling my dog back to me in a casual let come, or what's called the let's go. I'm walking down the beach and my dog's distracted and is going to want to sniff and enjoy the world. But I don't want leash pressure or tension on the leash, at least caused by my dog pulling away from me. So every time my dog walks in one direction, I'm going to make the decision to go the opposite direction. I'm going to use my casual come by saying let's go frequently, and I'm going to change my pace depending on how good it's going. So if my dog's pulling, I'm going to stop. And if I can get a relaxed leash, that's when I'm going to keep walking. Now there's one more thing that I'm going to use, and that's called a pop or a jerk or a snap on the leash. That's an indication to my dog, kind of like a tap on the shoulder. Hey, I want you to do something different. All right, let's go. And again, the command for the casual walk is let's go. Now as long as my leash is relaxed, my dog is just fine, nothing's going wrong. This is a casual walk and you're allowed to enjoy the world around you, except without the leash pressure. Let's go. Good job. Now you notice I got the leash in one hand. I really want my dog to feel the freedom to walk around my entire body. And so I'm going to switch hands depending on which side my dog is on, so I can allow my dog to freely walk around me in a casual walk. Let's go. Good job. Let's go. When you're doing a casual come, you want to turn and face your dog and walk backward and encourage your dog to come towards you. A mistake that I often see persons make is they've done all the work of calling their dog back to them in a casual way. They got their reward in hand, but as soon as the dog gets there, they turn around and they give away all of that hard work and focus, and they allow the dog to go back to being distracted. So you actually want to maintain that focus for a few seconds and target your dog to the center of your body. Let's go. This is going to strengthen your recalls as you go from beginner to advanced. Let's go. Let's go. All right. Now your leash doesn't have to be extended to this full length. Whatever amount of leash you want to use, you can. But you're going to want to keep a consistent amount for some period of time, at least 2 to 5 minutes, so your dog doesn't get confused. Because if you're changing the length of your leash constantly, that's kind of unfair to your dog because they don't understand, well, what is the distance that you're giving me to be free and have fun? Let's go. Now, if your dog's completely ignoring you and doesn't want to come back because they're totally distracted, you're going to gather your leash as you walk backward. Let's go. And you're still going to reward them at the end so that they learn what you wanted from the routine. So I'll demonstrate that again. You gather your leash if your dog's very distracted and it's just not coming back. Let's go. Yes, and you still reward them at the end as you target them to the center of your body. And remember, we're preparing our dog to go from beginner to advanced. So we're practicing our 6-step routine on leash, teaching our dog the checks and balances, the protocols, our expectations, the behaviors we want to see, so that when I take this leash off, I can have a dog that performs relatively the same way. Shadow, let's go. Good job. So we're introducing a new command to Shadow as a part of her beginner's training, and it's called touch. And what I want Shadow to do is use that front paw or use her paws and place them on a particular item or a podium. Now, long term, if we can teach Shadow to touch and we can actually get her to do it horizontally, we can grow her ability to even cutting off a light switch, for example. Shadow. So I'm going to walk over to the podium that I want Shadow to put her paws on and just see what happens. Now remember, Shadow's never been introduced to this before, so you're seeing it for the first time just as Shadow's learning it. Now most dogs kind of want to walk around it or walk over it because they're like, well, what's this thing? So the first time her foot touches it, I'm going to mark the behavior by saying yes and then offering her a reward. Now I got a lower one here, so if your dog's not working with the high one just yet, you can try a lower podium or platform. Yes. 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 Good job. Finish. Now, as I mentioned earlier, our goal is to get the behavior we want and then associate the command with the behavior once you've been able to get it. So let's try it again. Well, we got a huge distraction coming, so let's just give Shadow a moment and allow that distraction to go by. All right, morning.
Morning.
All is well?
Very well, thank you.
Yes, sir. Shadow. Touch. 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 Yes. Good job. Good job. Good job. Yes. Yes. Finish. So we're gonna see if we can get Shadow to put her foot on the higher podium. Touch. Yes, good job. Yes. Yes, good job. Good job. Finish. Good job. So I'm going to end it right there. I thought that was really good of Shadow to get both of them done. And it's been a long session. And so I'm going to give her an opportunity and just reward her for doing so well.
That's it for today's lesson. I hope you learned something. We really appreciate if you could like, subscribe, share, anything to push the algorithm since we're a new channel. Any question? Feel free to drop a comment.
Hi, I'm Devlin once again, and this is Shadow. And I want to thank you for watching our training videos today. Just to quickly recap, we ran through two of our training routines in the Dog Star training program. And the routines were called the Agreement, Watch Me, and the Casual and Controlled Walk, routines 1 and 2.
All right, that's it for today.
All right.
Catch you on the next one.
Might see ya.
Bye-bye.
Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.